Hello, everybody, and welcome to session 9 of Power Beyond, the Dungeons and Dragons fifth edition live actual play. We're playing games with friends. Lovely table of people here. I'm gonna give a brief little update really quick. Because last week was a nice little interlude. Everybody came back to town and was able to find out some new information and kind of gather themselves and rally themselves to agree to help this town of Phandalin and the surrounding area and its peoples. Half reluctantly, maybe some excited, who knows. But as they were catching up on some well-deserved rest, the group was kind of filling in some blanks here and there, walking around town, doing some shopping and things, and they passed by the Townmaster's hall, where they were greeted by Townmaster Harbin, and he was very happy to see everybody and passed along a sack of gold for a job well done. They said, okay, cool, and they went back to the inn where they were also greeted by Townmaster Harbin Wester, who was just waking up after getting some shut-eye and very confused. They quickly grabbed onto one Harbin Wester, brought him back to the Townmaster's hall, went inside, grabbed the other Harbin Wester, and brought him back outside. And now both Harbin Westers are looking at each other. Townmaster v. Townmaster, to which the one closest to the Townmaster's hall said, I guess we'll have to do this the hard way, and grapples tries. Players, starting with Rossum, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, your character, and where you are positioned and what you're thinking in this moment before we start.
Hi, I'm Rossum. I play Kane, the rogue with a dash of spellcasting now high elf that I believe is actually right in front of them because he was falling right behind Trige and is calculating on the percentage of potentially hitting Trige over this duplicate with potential attacks.
Hi, I'm Sam. I play Trige, the Satyr Cleric. I am currently grappled. I am in a headlock from the bad guy, and it's not great. And I will reiterate, if Trige goes blind, Yapith will cut whoever did it.
It might just be partial blindness, okay? Maybe not full blown.
Go ahead, Wanren.
Hi, I'm CJ. I play Wanderin, the Wood Elf Rogue. Right now, I am positioned slightly behind Kane because he did leave the inn before I did. And what's going through my mind? What the hell is going on?
That leaves me. Hi, I'm Osarix Franco. I play Nyapith Fenxiris, the Dragonborn fighter. What's going through Nyapith's head? I think right now, Nyapith, she was kind of taking stock and eyeing up the two different versions and was thinking about what kind of tell she thinks they have until Harbin one grabbed Trige. Now Nyapith only smash.
Only smash. Well, before we began tonight, everyone did roll initiative, and first in the initiative is Harbin. Harbin is going to take this opportunity to kind of look everyone up and down and assess the situation really quick. Harbin is going to... Yeah, Harbin is going to shove Trige towards the group of you. I imagined the Townmaster's Hall. It's not like a giant courthouse kind of a thing, but I imagine just a few steps leading up to the Townmaster's Hall, like a town hall type of area. And so at the top of the stairs, he's going to shove Trige down towards everybody down there, and make a dash inside of the hall. I think it's not high enough that you would take any fall damage or anything else like that. Maybe throw me a like a dexterity saving throw. Trige. All right, as you tumble down a couple stairs, you're able to like grab your footing. Some people might help catch you or whatever. You're a little thrown off guard, but you don't fall completely to the ground. Harbin is now inside the Townmaster's Hall, and up next is Wanren.
All right. Let's see. He's inside the Townmaster's Hall. I would like to use my cunning action to dash after him into the hall.
Okay. Give me just a second. Oh, beautiful. Okay. So let me do this, and this. That's something I need to figure out for later. But for now, everybody's gonna get everyone's gonna get a look at this. Well, maybe not all of you. Some of you might just have a blank screen. But that'll be fixed, hopefully shortly. Wanren, though, you can see that.
Yes.
Okay. Spoiler alert, this is just kind of a quick imagining of the inside of the town hall. A couple tables and a longer sort of desk, almost like a... it's just the central point, you know, where one of importance would sit up at the top. There's a couple other chairs for, you know, maybe board members and things like that. It's a longer table towards the back, and a couple other just round tables for sitting, drinking, events, bingo every other Friday. And as you dash in, you do see Harbin Wester running. He's made it to about the middle there. As you run inside, I'll say like getting up to like the door and inside, we'll say that's about half of your dash, so you should have like your other full movement left for the rest of your dash, however much longer you'd like to go. So I think, yeah.
Okay, so I still have, so I can still like continue to dash and then go my full movement, or is it just my full movement now?
The dash is like your movement. I'm saying like in order to get up and in, you used about half of that dash to get in, which is your full movement. So now, yes, you have your full movement again because dashing is twice your movement. So
got it. Okay. So then let's see. And I can just go ahead and move my piece, right?
I should be able to, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move away from the door. I'll go up about 4 spaces to about here. Because I think he's just out of reach. If I keep going, I will make an attempt to throw a dagger at him.
All right.
Does a 16 hit?
16 actually will hit.
Cool. And without sneak, that's gonna be 5.
Okay. Get a nice stab in the back. Anything else on your turn?
Nope. That would be all.
All right. Kane, you're up next.
I'm gonna do the same dashing thingamabobby. I don't have a token, so
Funny you should say that. I should have deleted them and put them in the same order. Hold on. Let me get you over. Where are you? Here you are. Okay.
so I'll go right here. And I will do something I haven't done yet. And I can cast Ring of Frost on him. And that would be a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
2 cold damage. Is that the right one? Yes, it is. And since I hit, his speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. So if he keeps trying to run, keep that in mind.
Okay. Anything else?
And if you stop running, we might let you live. Might. That's it for me.
Nyapith.
Oh, heck yeah. Nyapith will... She's going to dash in on the way. She'll put a hand out to Trige on just really quick. Trige, you all right? She kind of starts running in to the building. And then how much is that? 30. Well, that was my dash. Bonus action.
I've kind of given everybody like a free dash already, so.
Yeah, they're rogues. They can do that as a bonus, though. 'Cause they're clever.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I forgot about that rogue thing.
Yeah, that was my
but-
bonus action.
Be super cool like that.
I also forgot that you guys are getting higher up in levels, so you're getting more cool shit.
We got cool shit, bud. I am going to go ahead and action surge to be able to take an additional action on my turn. And Yapeth is going to dash again to get in front of this person. So that's going to be, well, actually, it'll only be another 30. So my movement's, yeah, 60. I want to get between this person and the door. She might even like shoulder check him as she runs by, because I can't. Actually, he's going to be right in his face, because I don't want him to be able to get any further, and I do want to be able to get an opportunity attack as he runs.
Okay, because I was gonna say he was about to get one on you, because there's not a lot of space on either side, so he was gonna
That's
be able
okay. Let's go. Let's do
to
it.
whap you. But if you're going right up to him, that's fine. Anything else for you?
That's my turn. Nope, that's it.
Trish.
Cool. Where am I?
You are still outside.
Okay, I come inside. How much of my movement does that take?
You're pretty close to the door and everything still. I'll say 10 feet.
Cool. So I'm gonna move here. Oh, come on. Don't want to measure it anymore. So I'm gonna move even with these guys. And then let me check and see if I can do this. And then I'm going to invoke duplicity and cast a duplicate of myself right there. Right there.
Right there. Okay, give me a second. So like right over here.
Sure. Does my illusion help with flanking?
I don't know if that one does. Invoke duplicity. Create an illusion. You can cast spells as the illusion, both when you use 5 feet. So you have... Well, when both you and your illusion are within 5 feet of a creature that can see the illusion, you have advantage on attack rolls. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. If it works with you, it'll work with other folks too. So
Perfect. So I want it in a way that like I am flanking with or he is flanking with Yapeth.
So I did just
The
realize.
duplicate.
Sorry that Harbin was like twice as
Yeah,
big
I was
as
like,
it should have
that's
been.
interesting.
So he's a big token. No, he's the same size as you guys. So sorry.
So that was my action, and I do believe, yeah, that's my turn.
One second. Okay. Nyapith. Harbin is going to be a little ticked off. He's going to kind of look in your direction, look you up and down, and go, I really didn't want to do this.
You don't have to.
He didn't have to on that one. He's gonna he's gonna throw a hand your way in a really forceful manner. Definitely doesn't land it at all.
Can we just say Nyapeth like slaps it out of her face?
Sure,
Like, it's
yeah.
just-
It
no.
was a nat one on that one, and so slaps that out of the face, but comes at with another big kind of underneath, seeing you kind of do these moves with a second hit. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes, damn it.
Oof.
You will take 9 bludgeoning damage as this this slam attack shoulder checks you.
How strong is this old man?
Nyapeth's gonna kind of do the she gets punched in the gut.
That's 8. I'm gonna do a player history check. Everybody, what's the other thing about this room that I've usually described every single time?
Gonna go not watch something really quick.
There was
Oh,
there was always other
other
here.
people.
Other people.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
there was always a person just hanging out,
Just hanging. Yeah.
doing nothing, saying nothing, just doing its thing.
I hated them.
This townsperson just kind of looks at everybody running in and start whacking each other, hitting each other, smacking each other around, all that stuff, right? It's just hanging out. But now they are going to come up closer here. Still not saying anything, just walking closer to the action. Wanren, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. I am going to move from one trash to the other. And since I'm here, I will make an attempt with one of my short swords. $18.
18 will hit.
For I doubt Sneak isn't. I doubt he turned around. So 9. And then with the other one, that was a 10.
10 is going to miss.
Doesn't he have advantage?
It's not
Not from like a diagonal, I don't.
technically, yeah. He's not technically on a flank with anybody.
I can do something on my turn that will help with that for next time.
That would be all.
The commoner comes up right behind you, Napith.
Napith, who's kind of catching her breath, is gonna look up and go, no, it's not what it looks like. Just give us a minute. Oh, gosh.
Give me 1 second. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. One smack to your back is going to do 15 points
Try
of
again.
bludgeoning damage. It was a natural 20.
But-
Damn it. 15?
So I can't do a reaction to a natural 20 and ask them to try again, please.
What is this? I want it.
Can you see what I'm doing?
Wait, give me a second. This is hold on. So okay, I'm kind of, because there's a lot of rules, so I'm trying to kind of parse it out really quick, because I also don't want to give anything away yet. Okay. All right. All right. I'll say it works.
Okay.
But I did get I got the natural 20 and okay. 19. Natural 20, a 19,
That'll still hit.
and that was okay. So for the first roll, it's essentially it's at advantage. So I got the 20 and the 19.
Yeah.
If we went with the 20, we re-rolled it. Now the third roll is an 18.
Still hit. 18
So we're going down. We're slowly
Okay.
Jesus.
notching it down.
Yikes.
I tried.
But what I
Yeah.
am going to do is re-roll that, so it's actually only 8 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
because
I'll
it was
take
not
that.
a critical
Yeah.
hit. So out of the other 2 rolls, does a 23 hit?
Yes.
That's another 7 bludgeoning damage as this seemingly regular townsfolk comes up and just starts pummeling you seemingly out of nowhere.
no!
It kind of squints its eyes at you, and you sort of see it flash a little bit. There's something weird about the eyes, but it still just holds still and holds steady at an attack pose. And Harbin lets out a little bit of a chuckle. Kane, you're up next.
Okay. I'm going to move right here. And try this move. I'm gonna try Frostbite, which is a con save of 13.
On who actually?
Oh, sorry, on Hammond, the dupe.
All right. He does not make that.
So he failed it?
Yes.
So he takes 1d6 cold damage. So 1. Fuck you, dice. But he does have disadvantage on his next weapon attack roll if he makes it before the end of my next turn. So there's that at least.
Okay. Anything else?
No, sadly, no.
Nyapith.
Okay, Nyapith is going to kind of hold her side and wince and just say, now this is enough. And she's going to take her Morning Star and attack Harbin. But I'm going to do that advantage because I'm flanking.
Mm-hmm.
What's the button that I hold in here? Is it Control? Alt? Shift? I can't remember. Whatever. We're just going to do it the painful way. A 25 I'm pretty sure will hit, but let's see if we get a crit. Just for fun. No. So a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And I'm going to burn a superiority dice on this as I'm going to do a trip attack. Let's see. I need them to make a strength saving throw.
Caught him off guard with that one. Doesn't make it. As I'm
Hey.
assuming a 6 doesn't make it.
A 6 will not make it. So he's going to take 18 piercing damage and be knocked prone.
Ow.
And then Nyapith is going to turn to the person that's been punching her violently and say, I'm gonna need you to stop. And we're going to bonus action. She's gonna pull out her whip and kind of lash out at this person. Just kind of like Indiana Jones, like kind of try and wrap it around him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
A 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Great. I'm going to burn another superiority die to make this, let's see, a precision attack. So I can expend it and add it to the die roll. Wait, is that? No, that's not what I want. We're also going to do a trip attack here. Can I get a strength saving throw?
Six.
Yeah, not going to do it. That's 13 slashing damage, and they are also knocked prone.
Good job.
And then Nyapith is like, as she pulls the whip back and takes this person's feet from out from under her, she's just gonna stand there, breathing hard, and go, "Now I'm gonna need everyone to stop before things get ugly." And that's my turn.
Tries.
Okay. Okay.
This is
So-
gonna be great.
So Tri's just gonna cast Zone of Truth.
Yes!
Everybody needs to make a DC 11 Charisma save, and by everybody, I mean everybody.
Didn't we try this already last time?
If
Oh my god.
if you don't save, you cannot. So like, literally, I have it. It's a 15-foot radius from within 30 feet of me, but I can also cast it as my illusion. So, yeah, like 15-foot radius here. So Nyapith saves. You don't have to tell the truth.
Is it a charm?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. So I just roll like a charisma.
You roll a
die.
charisma save.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 13.
Oh, that's a 7.
Wanrin has to tell the truth. Kane does not.
Yeah.
How about our two bad boys?
Do I have to tell you?
The spell, the way it's worded is, I'm
Until
pretty
this
sure
spell ends.
they know that the spell is happening, and the caster knows who saves, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tej.
You create a magical zone sphere centered around a point of your choice. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether each character succeeds or fails on a saving throw. Yeah.
Okay, you do know. Okay. So Harbin does succeed. The commoner does not.
Great. So I'm going to say to the commoner, who are you and who is this guy?
Harbin is going to start laughing.
Ah, balls.
One day I want to retire and get a really fluffy kid named Usufru, and I just turn and just stare at Tri.
Can't. Ah.
All right. Well, that was a thing that I tried. So there we go. It lasts for a minute. So if we can. So Wanderin, just don't talk. Because we don't want you to say anything stupid too. Or you can just get out of the radius. That too. So that was my action. And that's all I got. There we go. That's my turn. Folks have to tell the truth. except the guy who can't speak.
You said folks like it's plural.
Yeah, there are two people who have to tell the truth. Just one of them, or can he speak but is just refusing to do so? Tickle him, see what happens.
Sorry, give me a second, because I also need to, that reminds me of this. Well, wait. Sam, I just sent you a something.
Okay. Sorry, give me a second.
I just want to make you aware of that.
Right. Okay. Right.
Okay.
Cool.
Because now we're starting to get into things that are out of my control. So
Yes.
you all have to start taking, yeah.
I'm not lactose intolerant. I just say that because it's easier to tell people that than just say I don't like cheese, and they'll accept that easier.
Yapeth, who's like standing over these two, turns and looks at Wanderin like, what the heck?
Stop this.
All right, yeah, just needed to clarify a couple things. This is round 3, is it not?
That is correct. We are about to take our third action.
Yeah.
Coming through the door behind you is another commoner. We're going to mark this commoner as orange. You'll recognize this commoner as... no, actually, I have to redo where they're coming from, because they were not out front there. They're coming out from the back here. You'll recognize this commoner as Harbin's assistant. They kind of burst through the door and look around, very confused. And they see and assess the situation. This commoner will dash. That should be the 60 as a dash there.
Hey, it's not what you think!
And just kind of stand next to Wanren really quick. And what's going on? What's happening?
We're beating on this old man. Shit.
No, that's not.
No.
This is an imposter.
An imposter, you say?
This is not Harbin.
Yapeth is gonna like look at this Harbin and be like, ah, crap, the other Harbin!
I'm not sure which one is real. I don't deal with magics often.
Ooh.
What is the
Actually,
range?
real
What is the
quick,
range of this bubble so I can step out of it?
it's 15 feet, and actually, a creature that enters the spell area the first time on its turn, must make a charisma save. So, new person who is within the radius, give me that good charisma. And by good, I mean bad.
Well, sorry, it is a 19.
Ah, balls. I'm trying, folks.
They all kind of like come in and be like, whoa, that was weird, but shake it off and still just kind of confused about the whole situation. While this commoner is trying to assess everything, Harbin, What is Harbin going to do? Harbin is...
Wait, actually, sorry. Just realized, the first time they enter, or it starts its turn, it must make a charisma saving throw. So, give me that charisma saving throw from Harbin. Because he's still in the circle.
Does...
Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell area for the first time or starts its turn.
Sure.
Yeah.
So Harbin failed.
Great.
Once they failed, do they, like, is it failed or is it a recheck?
On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius.
Okay, so as soon as it fails and it's
fails.
done.
Yeah.
It's not rechecking.
It's like
Right.
they were holding out until they couldn't hold out
Yep.
anymore.
And now
Got
the
it.
only way to get out of it is to literally get out
Yes.
of the spell zone.
Yes.
Okay,
I
got it.
can't do a recheck. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me that radius again.
15 feet.
15.
And you're prone.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, not anymore, because Harbin is going to stand. And as he stands, he is going to just kind of, I don't know, look a little more angry and throw up his arms. And he is going to throw a couple more attacks your way, Nyapith. The... Nope. Sorry, just give me a second, because
You're A-okay, bud.
So yeah, from what I recalled and what I did a quick look up, being prone doesn't negatively affect flanking.
No, I am still flanked.
Yeah.
I
I just wanted to make sure.
Prone would give anybody who wasn't like right next to them advantage,
Mhm.
and it costs half their movement to stand up.
Right. I just I'm doing some of this to also just apologize because
It's gonna be okay.
that
When
means
when Yapeth dies, someone new can be born. It'll be fine.
Yep.
Don't hurt my friend. Try again?
Are you doing?
Question mark.
Yes, I'm saying don't hurt my friend.
Hold on. Is that? Hold on.
Shit on mute.
That's okay.
He's at disadvantage as well, though. From the frostbite.
That's right.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Sorry.
So
I was all like, no one's
Wow.
listening to me. Oh, I'm muted.
Yeah. Oh no.
no, thank you for the reminder on that. Yeah, I had it written down too, and I just there's so many rolls. Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, so before you do that, tries. Well, no. Okay, so that would be. Oh my god, my brain in these rolls.
The
So
advantage.
you break
The
even to
advantage.
one, right?
Yep. The advantage from flanking would be removed because of the disadvantage from Kane's spell. So
Right,
it would be a
okay.
flat roll.
Yeah.
Flat roll. Okay, so now
But if-
re-rolling.
Rerolling.
But if tribe forces a re-roll of a flat
Yes.
roll.
Okay, so we
Yes.
just did that. And I have to take a lower, which
Yeah.
the lower from another natural 20 was a 15. Does a 15 hit?
Will not hit.
Okay.
Oh. Teamwork.
All right. So that's all that.
I'm so sorry, honey.
Yapeth is just as he stands up. Stop!
That's okay. Wow, and through the miracle of all these rolls, he manages to miss that as well. And I just want to say, you're also getting off on a technicality too. Just putting that out there. Because of words and language and how they are written, y'all are getting off on a technicality here. Because I was thinking about it, but I'm giving you the technicality. So, filled with a mighty rage and distracted by so many other things going on, Harbin just throws down a bunch of fists here and there, and they might graze you and might smack you a little bit in Yapeth, but they definitely don't hurt, and you're able to flick away some and dodge some and make it real easy for
Control
you.
yourself.
All right. There goes that turn. Wanren, you're up next.
Warren, move over.
Yep.
One. Just around this pool.
No, moving out of this bubble to behind this
Oh,
one. Yeah, so I'm gonna move behind the one that's prone and make an attack with both short swords.
Great. Real quick before you do that,
Yes.
does a 25 hit you?
Maliciously, why?
You moved out of combat, my dude.
You were, yeah, the person was up behind you.
Oh,
Well, you moved away from Harbin,
uh-huh.
and as you were moving past, he kind of lets out an arm movement there, and that was. Yeah, I'm making so many weird rolls here, but you're gonna take 9 bludgeoning damage from that. That was that.
Okay.
And does a 20 hit you?
Maliciously as well, why?
because his assistant, seeing you making a dash for a different action, will also reach out as you're moving past and give you a whap for 6 bludgeoning damage.
Got it.
You
Rock
now
them? No.
It wasn't supposed to be this way.
you are now seeing his assistant have the eyes have sort of shifted from being, calm and cool and whatever to now this sort of hiss mad evil thing. Okay.
All right. So now I continue.
Now you can continue. Those are
Okay.
just some quick unexpected attacks of opportunity there.
Got it. Yeah, I was so confused when y'all said I moved out of combat. Like, no, I didn't. I'm still in combat.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't run too far, they'll respawn.
I got to the edge of the map. So I'm assuming I got hit about here-ish,
Mhm.
which is still in a circle. Ow, that really hurts. And then as soon as I step out, I just compose myself. Yeah. So I'm gonna attack this one here,
Okay.
or attempt to.
I mean, you better. It's on the ground.
Oh, so I get advantage, right?
You're at
Yeah.
advantage anyway because you were flanking, but yes, it's automatic advantage because of prone.
Oh, thank God, because that first one was an 8.
Mm-hmm.
16.
16 will
Yes.
hit.
Nice.
Fly around here.
So, 10, because I'm assuming I still don't get sneak.
Sneak comes in when you do have advantage.
Advantage. Yeah.
So
Unless I'm
20.
mistaken. So you get the full 20.
Hell yeah.
Not that much. Both Harbin and the silent commoner are not looking great.
Okay. So then I will make the attack with my second short sword. $19.
That will do it. Man, these high hit rolls.
And
That one is just the 8 because
Just the 8, okay.
Yeah, you can only use the sneak attack once.
got it. So 8.
Looking real bad. It's looking very poorly.
And that would be it for my turn. And I'm just gonna yell out, "Trash! Never cast that again."
The commoner is going to stand up.
Hun, I'm gonna need you to stay down. This will only end badly for you.
Kind of it's giving you eyes, just
She's giving him right back.
as they give eyes towards your general direction. Does a 20 and 24 hit?
Yes. Rude.
What? We'll miss you.
Yeah, it's been real.
Oh, wait, I already rolled that, so let me mark that down.
If it's
But,
more than 12, I'm unconscious.
does... Okay. Sorry, I just needed to roll that whole thing. So that's Uh, 7
Okay.
and 9.
Yeah. Nyapith will crumple to the ground.
We're gonna mark you with this one because it's like a skull with the
Ooh.
looming of doom. Hey, Nyapith.
Yes, that is me. Hello. Hi.
Yeah, the silent commoner pummels you a bit with these slam attacks, and we are going to introduce this ruling. Sam knows what I'm about to
Oh
do. Credit where credit is due.
shit!
To whoever that person is. I really liked a couple of these rulings that we're seeing on TikTok, but we're going to introduce a new rule here since we have a downed person. So generally when you get downed, I'm also explaining this because I know CJ is a newer player. So when you get downed, what happens is on your turn, you make basically a saving throw, a death saving throw. If you succeed on the throw, that marks off as like a success, and you need 3 successes to kind of perk yourself back up. If you make 3 failures, you are dead. Your character has ceased to be. If you roll a nat 20, that's 2 successes. If you roll a nat 1, that is 2 failures. The new rule that I really liked that I want to introduce for this campaign is a rule that essentially, I think it's called, from this person, I'm taking you with me.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the downed state, you can sacrifice 2 saving throws. So essentially you get 2 failures for a critical hit on, I will say, anybody then within
It's
melee
mid
range.
melee. Yeah.
Okay.
High risk, high reward. Hopefully high reward, because maybe that critical hit will take them down, turn the tide, all that kind of stuff, but you get 2 automatic failures. So it is risky. But I do want to introduce that rule to the whole thing. Since you do have a turn coming up, Nyapith, I wanted to say that now.
So
Thank
wait,
you.
is that for anybody or just fighters?
I'm putting that rule
You're
for
putting it for any
characters. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I really like that. I thought it was very clever, and we're a very story-driven campaign here, and I think that could possibly add layers on top of the stories and all of that. So have fun with that. Be careful with it. Kane, it's your turn.
There goes my flanking advantage. Alrighty. Lots of classic moves. I'm gonna use my bonus action to insightful fighting. Carbon. So, my insight check against his deception check.
Hmm.
I got a 15. Oh, my good ones.
You got a 20.
I don't like your dice today.
I will say, and this will, if you haven't figured it out already, it'll make sense. He's got a very high deception.
I believe so. Pulled us for like 5 episodes.
Yeah, bud.
Really been building up. Yeah. Yeah, well, since I can't do that other thing, I'll use frostbite on him again, so it's a con save of 13.
Uh, 17.
I just don't. I give up. I'm going home. Kane goes home.
Kane leaves.
Kane goes.
Oh.
Bonus action goes home.
Yeah.
I got nothing else. That's it. Kane
Right.
just doesn't know what to do. He's at a loss. Oh. Do I need to make my save for your circle? Just for funsies? What is it again? 11?
It's yes, but it was within 15 feet, and it was from Harbin. So you're like right at the edge of that circle.
Mhm.
Yeah, well,
So
I
if
wasted
you,
it,
I
but
mean, if you wanna,
I want to.
Do it. Do it.
I rolled a nat 20 though, so now I
You're-
feel bad for wasting it.
It's okay.
Oh, well, yeah. So.
Just
I
love
could
that
lie
I'm the only
still.
one that failed the true circle.
Okay, that's it. Sorry, we couldn't save you.
Womp womp.
Napith.
So, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do it. So I'll take 2 fails. But I crit hit, and she would be like, as she gets, like, the slow-mo of it is like she gets like punched in the face kind of a deal, and she's reeling and kind of losing consciousness, but as she does and before she hits the ground, she's gonna swing her Morning Star right at Harbin's back as she's like
What,
passing out.
Harbin?
At Harbin, yeah.
Okay.
So it would be a critical hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how can we, is there a way for us to manufacture that in a roll?
I mean, what?
Oh, it's,
I think it's your unarmed strike.
is it my, it was my unarmed strike, or would it be
Or-
my weapon attack?
I will.
I'll just
I
have to
will.
roll it manual.
I
will.
don't remember that.
I'm gonna say it's, you know, whatever you got going for you, like a melee weapon or
All right.
unarmed and stuff
Okay,
like
yeah,
that.
so it
I'm
would
not
be
gonna-
it would be my Morning Star. It's going to be 20 piercing damage. However, am I able to burn any of my superiority dice? Because technically I can anytime I land an attack.
I will be benevolent and say you don't even need to with this massive as you're going down this massive upswing, throws right into Harbin's I mean, he's facing you, but face, chest, wherever you want to hit him, it's hitting him.
I'd say like she's falling, so she's not able to actually like pull the punch, so she's gonna catch him like right in the collarbone, like solid with her Morning Star as she's like that down momentum.
As you do that, you see like Harbin like takes the hit, kind of takes a step back, looks at you. For the black, and he's just gonna start morphing. You see his face and his body just start to sort of shift and mold around, and as he slumps into the ground, you see a wicked, strange creature in its place. Let me first move this creature there.
Yapeth sees none of this because the second that morning star hits, she loses consciousness and like goes like skidding.
And I think this is, yeah, this is the one I want. You see that creature up here.
This is really bad.
Just, yeah, but very bloody.
It's naked.
Mm-hmm. Harbin is down. Yapeth is not looking great by any means. Trish, you're up next.
Yep. So, I am going to run maybe. Sorry. This. Yeah, so nope, I'm just going to what am I gonna cast? I'm going to cast Healing Word on Yapeth. That is 3 points of healing. So Yapeth is alive. And that was my bonus action. So then for my action, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the one that don't speak.
Okay. It has had hit points. Quite a few taken away from it.
That's an 11.
Get on.
Oh wait, no, that's not 11. They have to beat an 11. Just kidding. I always screw
But if
that
they
up.
fail, it
But
is
if they
an
fail,
11.
is it?
Yeah. So
Oh.
your DC is 11, but the damage would be 11.
11
Oh.
necrotic.
Do they fail?
Sam, do you know what a Ragnas is?
Oh, amazing! Amazing!
Had just 11 left.
You
So,
Oh.
do you know what a Ragnas is?
so this, without saying a word, just some like audible groans and grabs its head and starts to just crumble down to their knees, while at the same time morphing and kind of just repositioning body parts, growing this time a little bit taller even, and just shifting around, as in place of the silent commoner there is another dead creature on the ground. Anything else for you, Trash?
I'm gonna look at the other commoner. I'm gonna say, "Are you with them?"
Am I with them?
Yeah.
I am with nobody.
Guys, she seems like bad news too.
As the assistant says that, they'll come up to you, Trige. And say, I am with nobody. I only serve the Black Spider Supreme. Kind of make these odd movements in your direction and try and slam at you. Does an 11 hit?
Nope.
Does an 11 hit?
Nope.
Try another 11. Maybe that one will hit.
Just exceptionally angry that all of that happened. Wanren, you're the next one up.
Okay. Let's see. We went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wanren will move right behind her. Or it. And go for the 2 short sword attacks. But does we count as flanking or no?
This is flanking.
Which gives you advantage in sneak attack, bud.
19. Just gonna see if I can get a 20. Well, I was
Dang.
going for the 19.
Well, that'll do it.
And with sneak damage, 17.
Cries out in pain as you make these swipes.
And then that one's a 15.
That will hit.
Okay.
Do you want to roll? Or no? No. You should still get.
I get
Is it
advantage
still-
on both hits.
You're still at advantage, I believe. Yeah, even with the that bonus hit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the 15.
Sure. Yeah, that'll do it.
And that is gonna be for 5.
The assistant's looking pretty roughed up. Still standing, still fighting, but beat him up pretty bad. Anything else on your turn?
Nope. That is all. I'm just gonna say there. Who is the black spider?
A god compared to me. Kane, it's your turn.
I will try my insightful fighting again. Maybe they're not as good as deception. Or maybe I'll just do better. I got an 11.
23.
Oh no.
It's a +6.
Yeah. As an aside, doppelgangers are brutal.
I have a +4, so it's not even that much of a difference. I just rolled shitty. So, you know, since I failed that, no point in getting close. So let's do a frostbite again. So a con save of 13.
Does not make it.
4 points of cold damage and disadvantage on the next attack, next weapon attack. That's all I got, guys.
All right. Kane, does that do it for your turn?
Yeah, it does.
Nyapith, back up and running. Well,
Yeah, Nyapith, like you'll just hear like, oh, from like the ground. And I'm gonna bonus action use my second wind. Let's see, did that roll? Yeah, so I'm gonna get 11 hit points back.
neat.
And
nice.
as she does, she'll kind of like push up, like to be on like her palms and knees, and oh. All right, just give me a minute. All right, just give me a minute. She's gonna like stagger up and like grab the smaller back. Oh god. Oh, all right, yeah, we got. Oh no, there's still one. She's gonna limp over. Just like as Wanren's kind of wailing in, and right, like she'll kind of wait here as Kane blasts his like ice magic. Yeah, okay. She's gonna shuffle over to here and like, okay, here we go. Just bring her Morning Star down on top of this guy's head. And probably miss with a 10.
Don't have all your wits about you yet.
Wait. When you make the attack roll, you can expend one superior die to add it to the roll before or after the roll, so I can add a d8 to see if I can make it hit with my precision attack. I want to do that. Ooh, that was kind of close. A 13.
As you shuffle over to this deranged commoner,
Yep.
you don't have all your wits about you, and you try
Correct.
to make a flail. You just missed it. Just missed
Okay.
it.
Yeah, she'll just like Morning Star all the way down, like they're like a good foot behind the person, and just like hit the ground hard and like go, okay, no, it's all right. I just need a breather. And that's my turn.
Dryge.
Yep. All right. So I'm gonna say, hey guys, cover your eyes. I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance on the assistant. That is, they have to make an 11 save. Constitution save.
Dang. They did not.
That is 6 points of radiant damage.
They are looking pretty bad.
So that was my action. And as my bonus action, I am going to cast Healing Word on Wanderin. That's 2 points of healing.
Any bit counts.
Yup. I mean, it was just a first level. And I'm going to look at her and I'm going to say, seriously, just give us some information.
Information won't do you good when you're dead.
Where is he?
Bounds and bounds ahead of you.
I got nothing.
Oh, this guy's up in the night, Trish. Oh,
Yeah,
Try.
you should probably not try talking right now. Just breathe.
Trige does an 18 hit.
Yes.
Wait, did you count disadvantage?
From his frosty frosts.
That was a disadvantage.
Oof. Well,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
That's fine.
7 bludgeoning damage your way as a weaponized fist heads in your direction, and boop, boop. That was the same roll. Nyapith does a 20 hit.
Yes.
Eight bludgeoning damage your way. One fist towards Tries and another towards Nyapith, as this thing is just trying to get out any blows it can at this point. Wanderin.
Okay. I will roll to hit. 23.
Try again just for the hell of it.
Sure. 19.
Alright. I mean, that hits.
Alright, if it's still sneak, 14.
The assistant is not looking great at all. It is on death's door.
Alright. And then 18.
Go for it.
10.
What do you do to finish off Harbin's... Or no, that wasn't... Yes, that one was Harbin's assistant. What do you do to finish them off?
Just a quick stab in the back. Whisper in her ear. You should have had a third arm to punch me.
As the final blow comes in. The assistant twists and turns and contorts, and actually for a second, Wanren, you see like a hand kind of shift out, maybe comes up and reaches for your throat, and then moves back in as the assistant morphs into a now deceased creature. Three dead doppelgangers in the Townmaster's hall. You are out of combat. You all have a few figures that have changed into these forms. What would you like to do now?
I'm gonna just sit down.
Yapeth is going to just sit down where she's standing and kind of like lean back on her hands and go,
I'm pretty sure Real Harbin and Sildar are outside. We should bring them in.
Yeah, that Tries is immediately gonna run out to just run to the door and look outside and say, Mr. Harbin, are you still there?
Sildar and Harbin are outside. They've heard some crashes and crackling of spells and things, and so they decided to stay outside, and they're just kind of standing around, like waiting anxiously to see what's going on. Sildar is sort of taking a defensive position around Harbin, just in case anything came their way from outside. So he wasn't being completely like useless or anything. He was
Just
holding down the
mostly.
fort outside. But yeah, Harbin will look up and has everything been resolved? Is everything all right? What? That seemed to be me, but that couldn't be
come
me.
in. Come in.
Is it safe too?
Yeah, they're all dead. We got him.
All right, and so we'll have Sildar and Harbin, who again is like
It's
a
massive.
He's just larger than life kind of guy, you know?
instead of the normal
Okay.
5 square. Yeah, and they come inside and they see the carnage, and Sildar once again is impressed with everyone, but yeah, Harbin is, oh my goodness me, what are these things? What is happening here?
Dead. That's what they are.
Well, these were the things that were pretending to be you. But could you also be pretending to be you? And then there's somebody else who's actually the real you, and now we have to get rid
Is your circle still there? Can you make him walk in the circle?
it's there for a minute.
It's like hanging on to the last threads, so
Great.
Walk
Trish
into the circle.
grabs him. Yeah, Trish grabs him by the hand and walks him over to the circle. And
why must we go by them? Do we need to go near the dead things?
yeah. So, will you agree to tell me the truth?
First of all, Trish, is your illusion still up as well?
Yes. 100%.
And there are two of you? How do we know which one is the real you? Blah, blah, blah. And Sildar
And
is
the
just
illusion
gonna,
just waves. The illusion just waves. Smiles.
So that listen. If you resist this check, we're probably gonna have to attack you because it seems like anybody could be one of those things.
yeah.
I think I'm
yes,
gonna puke.
Oh, poor Napieth. Yes, Harbin, this is safe. Just let it take over you. Let the spell wash over you. It should be fine. And Okay, yes. I, what happens now? Is there a sparkle or something? Or,
What is your name?
Harbin Buster.
Okay, how about are you doppelgangers?
Why a what? One of those? No,
are
my name
you-
is Harbin Buster. I am the Townmaster of Phandalin.
What is your race?
I'm a human.
Is he telling the truth?
No, listen.
He
They both
can't
agree.
lie. Yeah, he can't lie if he's in the circle.
What were you born as?
What was I born as?
Yeah, what race were you born as?
I have been a human my entire life.
All right.
What's the last thing that you remember before you got captured?
I had just sent word out, a letter out to the orc party, and I was gathering up more letters and people of interest to move into town. There was quite a few people who were interested in making their home here. I think I had gotten some supplies from over at Elbar's. Bellman, he was around, and he told me that he would take up residence, and there was a few Townmaster tasks that I was doing. And then the bread brands.
What is this
came.
question? Where's this gonna get us? Like what?
I don't know.
Why?
Sildar,
You asked the question.
Well, I thought that maybe he might have seen somebody do a thing,
No,
but,
why
but
don't
he
you just ask
didn't.
that
So,
part?
Sildar,
yes.
why are you here?
Why am I here in this room, or why am I here in Phandalin?
Why are you here in Phandalin?
I was accompanying Gundren Rockseeker, but my main task was to seek out Yarno and discover why he had gone missing and why he had stopped communication. And well, we've all found out that information now, I suppose.
Well, while we're in the circle right now, have you heard of anything by the name of the Black Spider?
The Black Spiders, his name for sure has been spoken around a few times. Mostly in murmurings and rumors of the sort. Yes, he, whoever he is, those at the cave where you found me seem to know some things about him, but mostly they reported to someone at the Cragmaw Castle. I'm not sure where that might be, but I don't know who it is or even what the Black Spider is. I do know that Gundren was more than likely brought to either the castle or directly to the Black Spider himself.
Okay.
Come on in, Raiders. Hello.
Hello. Okay. So, now that we all know that we are the real people that we are,
Are you the real Trige?
Yes.
How do we
My
know?
other one can't talk.
Yeah, but you didn't enter the circle, and like so.
Oh, you hush. So,
That doesn't seem very Trige. Like I'm watching you.
now that we're here, I want to do what I wanted to do last night. We now have a code word for our special group. And if it's you and we say, "Who are you?" you will say, "Guacamole toast."
No.
We made that decision last night, bud.
And I said no then too. I'm saying no now.
Then we'll just have to hurt you if you don't say it.
Who says that they're not going to read your mind when they take over your form as well?
Because they didn't know we were with him last night.
But that's assuming that we're going to run into these exact same copycats.
Wait, listen. The code
Probably
still stands.
you shouldn't be talking right
Yeah,
now.
listen.
Trust me,
I would
I know-
like to,
I
but
know
you're,
what it
you're,
feels
being,
like.
you're
It's
being
just-
difficult, Kane. You're being difficult right now, and I appreciate
yeah.
I appreciate what you're doing. But
Um,
the code's got to stand. So I feel like we've done our best that we can. Unless you have, I mean, you're doing some weird stuff with your magic ice
Mhm.
stuff. I haven't seen that before. A little alarming. So how do I know that you're the actual Kane?
Try the circle again if you want.
I'm not going
Listen.
to waste a spell on that. Hey, Kane,
Yeah,
who are you?
Kane.
What's the password?
Well, see, you didn't ask me the password. You asked who am I, and I am Kane.
Kane, what's the password?
I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention. I was concerned about the well-being
Okay. All right, and
of our
Yappa is
fighter
gonna
punch
get
him.
up.
needs rest.
I punch him.
Her. She's on the
I punch him. Trige punches him. That is a 3
You got to roll the
to
hit.
hit.
Oh, that's
I
a 3 to
did.
hit?
It's
Oh,
a 3 to
okay.
hit. Hey, remember that I can't actually do damage on unarmed strike.
Yeah, you can't do much of that, but like, yeah, you okay?
That
So
is
you
a
take a
that
whiff.
is a 3 to hit.
It's gonna be one of those just like holding Trige's head back, like, can you stop? Like, nah, it was not the time. Maybe you should be tending to nap its wounds.
Yes,
A little more
please.
productive.
Let's keep the infighting to a minimum and to sparring. This fight ahead, it seems, has just gotten much more complicated. If
That is accurate, though.
agents have been infiltrating the town, I will say I didn't see anyone else come through the dungeon area while we were down there. We were a small group, but there wasn't anyone else. And Harbin, I'm sorry to say, if there wasn't anyone else that was captured, I don't know what became of, well, anyone else that may have been within your circle.
Anything about that part?
Oh, yes, well, I don't believe that, I'm sure they had put up a good fight if they were indeed captured. Perhaps why they didn't do much to me. I'm not much of a fighter myself. Much more of a diplomat. No, I suppose we must clean all this up. I would still hope to do it in some amount of secrecy. We don't want to give too much away. Do not want to play our hands to the enemy. But, if indeed there might be more of them, I do believe it may be wise to stay on your guard and perhaps keep one another in check. It says as he's looking at you, Kane.
Well, what we're gonna need to do we will need to find a way to verify ourselves. And the password might work in iterations, but we might need something a little more tangible for next time.
And Yapith is gonna kind of like lay down in the middle of the floor.
I don't know how we tell if we got all of them in town. Any ideas?
I suppose what I can do is consult my town census here, and if there might be any information that seems inaccurate, we can address it at the time, but I almost wonder if it would be safer to just keep things going as they are. I agree. Drawing too much attention might cause the Black Spider or whoever else may still be around to retaliate in a much worse fashion.
Yeah, they were kind of yelling about that guy there for a second. And I was hearing that right, gang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, until you can get a little more combat ready help, I wouldn't push it because we were barely able to handle them. So unless you have a proper plan in place, if there is in case someone else is out there, it might be too much to handle on your own. And we can't do that. Clearly, we can't do that right now. Like, Napith is literally falling apart.
I'm not falling apart. Give me an hour to kind of catch my breath and let my rib kind of start to stitch back together. I'm a quick healer, and perhaps we can get back to it.
Well, we should probably get rid of these bodies and regroup at the end.
Yeah, just an hour.
And Napith is just gonna like shift over onto her good side and just like tuck her hand like under our.
I just need a quick hour.
Nappa is the one that usually takes care of the bodies, though. So
I think you got it this time, Kane.
We can manage this, right?
Okay.
Harbin. I suppose, but it definitely wouldn't hurt to get maybe one or two more townsfolk, ones that we know we can trust. It would be impossible to infiltrate something of the supply lines, so I don't believe many of the shops would be compromised in that way. Elmar, for certain, is in the public eye all the time. He would not he would not be replaced. I dare not think that they would interrupt any of the doings of any of the other organizations. So maybe the sister would be safe as well.
I
I
wouldn't
mean, if-
trust that minor lady. She was a jerk.
Well, if she was a jerk, then I guarantee you she was acting more like herself than most others would. It really is anyone who is maybe not completely themselves. Just
Oh,
be mindful as you are going throughout the town, but maybe do not tend to attract too much attention. You should definitely get some rest and
Yeah, that's right. No attention. Just none for the big old dragonborn and the.
should
Yeah.
probably like go to the inn and rest.
Yeah.
Let them clear
Come
bodies.
Come on, Yepis. And I
I-
grab her hand. And I say, come on,
Just-
Yepis.
Does the thing where she just like lets you kind of like tug on it, like
Tries just like trying to pull, but he can't.
yeah,
She's like
she just-
doing the back scooting.
No, Trige, I feel like I finally got this one rib to stop poking my lung. So I just. Okay. Oh, no. All right. All right.
and she'll let Trish kind of like help her up.
I'm not kidding, though. I really just need I could use a little
Yeah,
nap for nap it.
let's just go back to the room.
Go
And
back to the room.
yeah, we'll go back to the room
Yeah.
and you can sleep on the beds and have a comfy nap.
I think I find your Tim's acceptable, Trige.
All right, we're gonna head back to the inn.
all right. You leave the hall, and as you hear some grotesque, unhappy noises from Harbin as they begin to move around these creatures. Where are we going? Make sure I'm not taking you to the wrong place. Back to Phandalin. Yeah. And you go back to the inn. You are back at the inn.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just gonna try. Let's just go over here, and I'm just gonna.
Nyapith will just slump into the nearest chair and just be okay.
This is fine. This
No,
is
no,
all right.
Yepis,
I'm just
Yepis,
gonna. No,
let's-
we're just.
Let's
gonna,
go to the room. Let's go to the room. Hi guys. We got a little hurt. We're gonna take a little nap. It's gonna be great.
Oh my
We'll
goodness.
talk to you. We're good. We're good. Just gonna go take a little nap. And I
Minor internal bleeding. That's it.
escort her.
Nothing to worry about.
I escort Nyapith to our room.
Oh,
Yeah.
please, if you need anything, please don't forget to ring us if you need anything.
I'll
Appreciate
be
it.
all right. I'll be all right.
And Nyapith will do she'll get into the room and kind of like try to get one boot off, and it takes a little too long, so she doesn't even try to get the other one off, as she just falls face first on the bed and just
I'm just gonna.
and like immediately goes to sleep.
And I take off her other boot and try to like throw a blanket over her and just tuck her in.
You know.
Aw. What's Kane and Wanren doing?
All right, aren't you kind of hurt? Do you need a rest? I mean, not like internal death bleeding, but you got hit pretty hard.
It's a couple bruises, nothing I haven't dealt with before.
It's because you're not in the circle anymore. That you can say that. You should probably get a little bit more rest today than normal. Just saying.
I gotta talk to that kid later.
Well, how about you just get better at lying?
I don't know what he did, but I hope he never does it again. I'm just gonna keep a safe distance.
Yeah,
But no, honestly,
yeah, that's fair.
I was thinking about like this whole black spider thing and the fact that there was people speaking about it in the mansion.
Mhm.
Maybe if there's any of them hanging around, we could check out the sleeping giant later.
I was thinking about the sleeping giant as well, but I can tell you, at least in the manor, the underground, there's no one left in there. So if anything is left, they're probably the sleeping giant. And if they were smart, they would have left. But I guess we should just wait for Nappa to be decent before heading back out and starting any more fights. Because, you know, they could all be doppelgangers in there for all we know.
True. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
think
black spider thing, it's not good. It's not what we signed up for. I mean, it is what we signed up for now, but not what we signed up for originally.
Yeah, this whole thing has gotten a little out of control. A lot deeper than we originally planned, but it's not. Yeah, a lot deeper than we originally planned. So you do magic now? Like,
Just a little. Kind of.
Hmm.
It's a work in progress. I got tired of getting stabbed. You know, and I'm not as beefy as Nappet, so, you know, to me, you know, yeah, no, just need a little more distance. So I thought I'd get a little creative.
well, it helped out a lot.
Should have helped out a lot more than it did, but, you know, them's the roll of the dice.
Hey, take it for what it's worth. Napa probably wouldn't be here if you didn't help out as much as you did.
True.
But yeah, as soon as we're all 100%, we should hit the sleeping giant. I'm gonna get a drink from the innkeep, and I'm gonna rest.
Not the worst idea in the world.
So when I'm sure that Napith is like out, Sam, I feel like there's something weird going on, and I don't quite understand what's happening. We were fighting.
Hey, wait. Sorry. If this is gonna be one of those kinds of talks, I don't feel like I'm qualified to give it to you.
What kinds of talks? I don't even know what. What are you even talking about?
You're not. I mean, you're you've already got hair all over the place and everything, but you're not like getting all tingly on me or nothing, are you? Like, what's going on here?
Well, I mean, yes, but
Oh, maybe you better talk to the mom on that one. I don't know if I'm qualified to do this.
No, Sam, I can do things now that I don't think I should be able to do.
Like,
Like I yelled at a guy, and he just sort of stopped what he was doing and did a different thing.
I mean,
That's weird, right? Nobody listens to me.
I mean, when you yell at people, they tend to, you know, shift their attitudes a bit.
Sam. Has anyone, I almost said look at me. Has anyone ever shifted their attitude toward me? No.
I mean,
That's not how that, nobody does that.
you got a bunch of people. You're proving yourself. You got a bunch of people who's, you know, they're looking at you different now because you keep on saying that I'm not a kid stuff, which is true. You're not a kid anymore, but you know, I think attitudes change as you get older. You get more life experience and all of that.
Okay. I mean, I still don't think that they actually like respect me. I think they're just letting me hang out because they're afraid of what will happen if I am not around them. Like what will happen to me, because they think that if I go off by myself, I'm gonna get hurt. And I don't think that's true. I think I can protect myself. But it's nice.
It's always nice to have some good backup around, though.
Yeah.
No man's an island kind of thing, you know, that's that whole stuff. You shouldn't be so down on yourself about that. I think they like you plenty, and I think they respect you plenty, because you do help them out a lot. You're not like getting underfoot or nothing like that. So you should be fine.
Thanks, Sam. So nothing weird's going on? You don't think anything weird's going on with me?
Oh no, I think there's plenty weird going on all over the place. No, I think there's a lot of weirdness happening, but yeah, I don't think you should worry about it. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. Everything will be fine. The world's full of weird things, so
Yeah, those things that we just beat were crazy. They like turn into these blue weird guys and like
oh yeah, those the tall, the naked, muscly.
Yeah.
Those things are not cool.
Yeah.
But you know,
I do know.
just make sure that you know, you're always around safe and good people, and you'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
Okay. Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, no problem, kiddo.
Not a kid.
I'm still gonna call you kiddo. I don't care. You can yell at me all you want, but I ain't turning heel on you here. You can just keep on yelling at me, but hey, yeah, you're still a kiddo.
I know, I'm stuck with you. All right. And then Trij's just gonna take his short rest as well.
All right. All right. What's next? We had a couple people taking short rests. Is everybody taking a? I mean, everybody has the opportunity to take a short rest here. There's something else you want to do while everybody else is resting. Otherwise, we'll fast forward to when the rest is over.
A short
And then you
rest
go-
is 4 hours, right?
No,
Short rest
short
is just
zone.
an hour.
It's
Yeah.
an hour. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Mhm.
And
And you don't
like-
even have to be sleeping. It's just not doing anything active.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for you especially.
So
The whole I don't sleep thing.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
sit for like 20 minutes. You're good.
Alright. like I'm
Uh,
trying to just see how to add the HP back onto this during the short rest.
We just hit
So-
short rest. It should do it, right?
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
so yeah, you
I
go to
think
the
there's
short
a roll
rest.
hit die button.
You can click out on however many hit die you want, and then I think click the roll button, and then it does it automatically and adds everything for you. And
Oh,
then
okay.
you like officially take the short rest, and that like officially marks those dice off. So if you take another short rest, you don't have those dice available.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then yeah, on long rest, everything will come back. But for a short rest, yeah, you just got a little.
I need to go buy a book.
So then I guess roll 2 die then.
Okay. Where would you like to go buy a book?
I'm assuming the Lion Shield would have books. Just notebooks, books, empty books, things to write things in for nondescript reasons. Just maybe I want to start collecting blank pages bound
Certain-
together.
Certain words and runes in a particular arcane order.
No,
of
nothing in any
some kind.
particular order. Just random sheets of blanks
Mm.
together in case I want to log our journeys and sell the rights later, you know.
Captain's log, star date 8764.
Down description. Da, 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 da. I'm actually gonna say if you the Lion's Shield was pretty sparse. You would remember that. I mean, they didn't have too much of stuff because of the supply issues they were having. If you were gonna find a book, you'd probably remember seeing some with Barthen, who has like a wider range of things, or at Rhodes.
Where?
Rhodes Apothecary.
I asked them there. They said they didn't have anything.
Did they? And the DM's not remembering it?
Yes.
But there's the store that's right by the inn, though.
That one?
Yeah,
That
that's
might
the
have
one
it.
I was at. That was the one in the last one.
If you did that.
Maybe I
could-
wasn't.
No, I don't
Maybe
think
I
we
wasn't
went to
clear
that
with my
one.
question. I did.
Yeah,
Oh,
Me and
he went
gotcha.
to that. They went
Barthen
there.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, we went to the apothecary last.
I will-
Oh no,
I
I,
will
mean
go back
Barthen's
to-
Provisions,
Oh,
though.
that- no.
Barthen's.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
The
That way.
other one that's close. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Barthen's because let's just go to Barthen's.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotta go to Barthen's for some books.
Barthen's Nobles, you know.
Barthens are no.
Barthens.
God damn
Martha's
it.
Nobles.
All right, if you don't
I'm
have
writing
one,
that in my notes.
if you don't have one already, that one's fucking amazing. Give yourself an inspiration for that one. All right, so you go up to Barthens.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good.
Good. Yeah, this is why I came here. Hey, I'm looking for like just some basic like leather bound books, like blank pages, like 2, maybe 3.
Oh, you want like a journal or something?
Yeah, like a journal. That's fine. That'll work.
Try to start a diary.
Yeah, things have gotten crazy. And like it just makes sense to start writing it all down, and maybe I'll sell it off later or something. Retire early before I die,
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
But hey, what say you if I give this to you, let's say you put me in the acknowledgements, huh?
Oh,
Tell 'em
yeah,
all.
of course.
Tell them old Barthen helped you out.
Yeah, easy peasy. Like, I'm pretty sure you already haven't mentioned in our journey already from our very first encounter, and hopefully many more to come.
Great. How big do you want it? How much journaling you gonna do? Like 100 pages? 150? 200?
Ooh, that's a good question. You know what?
250?
About
Don't answer that. I don't have 250.
dang, I was really looking for 250. How about 2 books of 100 pages?
Sold. And he'll bring a couple of these pretty nicely, not too intricately detailed, but they're nicely bound leather notebooks, blank inside. And yeah, I heard you guys got rid of those tough guys.
The red brand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they kind of piss us off, so I had to just take care of them finally.
Yeah, they were kind of dicks. Hey, why don't you take this as a thank you on the house?
You sure? You serious?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. You just make sure that you here, let me set this up for you right now. And like before you can even like take the books away, he's gonna like open it up to like the first page, and like up at a top corner he's gonna sign both of them, just like big flourishing signature. He's like, there you go, so you remember, you tell him old Barthen sent you.
I'm definitely going to remember. No doubt about that. Hey, I got another random. This is kind of random. So, I have the staff, and it kind of stands out too much, as you can tell.
That's pretty nice.
You got it? Yeah. Well, I don't want people to notice it too much because it is too nice, I was wondering if you got like a
kind of flashy,
like a leather grip wrapping or anything. I could just like wrap around this thing to kind of make it not noticeable as much. I mean, really anything that can easily just wrap around this, and just thought leather would look nice,
Oh yeah, sure, but not too nice because you don't want people to notice it.
Yeah, I see. You get me.
Yeah,
you get me.
You gotta be sneaky. You gotta be careful.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Hey, Carl. Yeah, we got any of those? Yeah, we got any of those weapon wrappings? What? The weapon wrappings. 5.5? 6? Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, we got one.
Oh, nice, nice. How much? I mean,
That's a little bit of fabric and that. But yeah, for the hero of Phandalin here, maybe you yeah, we'll say 25 silver, huh? That should do it.
I'm not going to be angry with that. Best prices around, I can tell you. I can tell already.
An assistant will come out from the back and kind of have just rolled up this leather-bound thing and plop it on the counter, and he's got like a toothpick in his mouth, and he's just kind of like moving around, and he kind of gives you like that. Thanks. And he walks back into the back room. It's Carl.
Quality worker right there, I can tell.
Does good work. You'll see.
I don't doubt you at all. As much as I enjoy my time here, I think my parties are going to be waking up soon, and
Oh, yeah, tell him I said hey.
I better be there, Oh, definitely will. They'll probably be by
You got some fresh
before we leave.
You got some fresh cabbage things that I make in the back if they ever want some more.
Do you happen to have any on you? I will take them to them right now. I know they'd be so happy to have that when they wake up.
Yeah, I have a bundle. And he'll reach under the counter and just give you a bundle of 4 little cabbage treats.
Sure.
That's just, I'm going to call them cabbage treats.
Cabbage
Lettuce treats, whatever the fuck they were.
Whoa. What do I owe you for these? I don't, I want to make sure I keep supporting you and whatnot.
Yeah, appreciate it. Come back soon, but not too soon, all right?
Oh, yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely.
Yeah.
And Kane's slowly got to be walking out the door with all his stuff in hand.
All right, take care. Tell everyone I said
have
hey.
a good one. I will. As soon as he's like around the corner, he's just. Now I need a short rest. And just heads back to the inn.
Hey, what's that? No, they're good people. Yeah, they'll be back.
Yeah, I want to adopt him into our party.
And, all right, so Kane comes back to the inn for the rest of a rest. Anybody else want to do anything? Go anywhere? Okay, so let's fast forward to the end of the short rests. I think after this short rest, you can all gather around and we will. This is gonna have to be a shorter session now, so we're gonna probably wrap up. Before we wrap up, is there any quick things like after the rests? Like, what is sort of your next move? As you're all coming together.
Nyapith would kind of take her nap, and once she reaches the end, like, is Tri sticking around the room, or is he gonna go hang out with Pip and stuff?
I think he's sticking around the room probably.
Okay. Then he would hear, like, Nyapith is sleeping. She probably lightly snored through her nap. But as she comes to, it'd be like, okay, all right. She kind of like pushes herself like off the mattress, and sits over on the edge. And she'd sit there for a second looking out the window and like not like kind of see Trige like sleeping or kind of doing his thing and just kind of shake her head and put her head in her hands and take a deep breath in through her nose there like for a minute, like almost like she's like stealing herself a little bit before she gets together. She'd probably sit there for like 5 minutes or so, just like head and hands, like breathing in deep breaths before going to get up. Would Trige do anything, say anything?
As soon as she like looks up from all of this, he's gonna look at her and say, "You really scared me. Don't do that again."
Napith will kind of like start a little bit, and you'll see like as she looks up, she has to hurriedly like wipe at the corner of her eye. You'll see that she's actually like wiping like tears. And she'll go,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Trish. You're right. It kind of went in helter-skelter there, and I should have been more careful. We'll need to figure that out. I scared me too, if I'm honest. I'm really glad you were there. Thank you. I know that you were very brave and you healed me up, and it was just what I needed.
Yeah. Just don't do it again, okay? Promise me.
Trish. Yes, the thing about adventuring is this is occupational hazard.
Nope. Nope, not for you. You're the strongest, bravest, coolest person I think I've ever met. So, no. Not you.
How about we find some middle ground, a compromise, right? So what I'm not gonna do, Trish, is sit here and promise you that I'm not gonna get hurt again. But I will promise to be more careful. How's that?
Okay.
Okay.
Just like try not to get like right in the middle of two really bad guys again, because that sucked.
Yeah, no, I wasn't a fan.
And Yapith will kind of like, as he's saying that, she'll stand up and kind of stretch her back.
Yeah, that wasn't something I really plan on. I mean, that one guy came out of nowhere.
And as she does, she's walking across and she's just gonna pull Trige like in for a hug, just as tight as she like, bending over, keeping his shoulders tight to her shoulders, and just bear hug Trige, and kind of like into the side of his head.
I'll do my best, Trish, I promise.
And Triage does that, like, and then after like 10 seconds realizes she's not gonna let go and just leads into it.
And she'll do the like rub on the back and pat. And as she comes away, you'll see that her eyes have kind of filled up with tears again. That she'll kind of like,
Okay, all right. Let's get back to it. Where's everybody else? They out and about? They take a rest?
I think so.
Okay. Well,
Let's go get some food.
yeah, let's get some food.
and we head downstairs.
So Nyapith and Treasure are heading downstairs. Kane, as long as that interaction and transaction would have seemed, it probably didn't take that long. Would you have come right back to the inn then? And
Yeah. Kane would be at just one of the tables, like wrapping the staff up and
Okay.
kind of just scribbling in the book.
transcribing,
like at the scraps, the scraps he has, and kind of.
I dig it. Wanrin, you had a bit of a nap, trans nap. What are you doing after your short rest? You're muted.
Yeah. Wow.
What's
So
that?
after the after
Really
the
in
sh-
trance.
I was still in the trance, yeah. After the short rest, Wanderer would probably be the last one to come down the stairs. Rejoin everyone. Napit feeling any better?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot better. I just kind of took me by surprise, that wasn't counting on somebody just kind of lurking back there, though I probably should have. So, food for thought for next time.
For being the cautious one, I was kind of surprised you put yourself there.
Well, I mean, when initially the odds were in my favor, I just didn't see the initial troops coming in. Got a little overwhelmed there. It's hard.
Just next
It's fine.
time.
Dying sucks.
Just next time, leave the not thinking ahead to me.
How about no one not think ahead? How about we all just think ahead?
Right. Well,
Food for thought.
right.
And speaking of food, I got you guys a treat from Barthen's. He said hi. And he puts the
Well, that's nice of
average
him.
snacks things on the table.
Love that guy.
See, I think he's all right. Yeah.
He's a character. For sure.
And also, Napith, take this for next time, and Wanderer just passes her a potion of healing.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, Wandering. It's all right. I had one. I just couldn't get to it in time. You can keep yours just in case it ever gets rough for you.
I have a few of them.
Oh, well, in that case,
She would absolutely take it.
Drink one now, then.
Make sure it tastes good,
And let's see. Minus potion of healing.
But, I'm not a fan of praising. But whatever you did back there, Trish, that was useful. So, keep doing whatever you're doing. or started doing. Except for the Circle of Truth, I really don't need to hear about Myron.
I was gonna
not
say,
lying
wait,
about his cheese.
What part are you talking about? Because I did a lot of good spells today. I'm just saying. I did a lot
like most everything besides that circle.
Like when I did the healing word, it was like bam, and when I did the Toll of Dead, it was
definitely.
like bam.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you actually did something besides like give him a slight headache this time.
Really
so
hurting people today. Is that what you were talking about?
I mean, whatever. Like I said, pretty much anything besides that circle. Circle, maybe later interrogation when we're not in combat. But
I don't know. I kind of liked it. Added a little pizzazz, little razzle dazzle.
Like logically thinking though, it has like a short duration, so we want to like optimize the best we can, and probably not when one of us is on the floor dying.
Well, it wasn't there to start. I just again, it was a civilian.
I know, but when things like that happen, we lose focus on one task because we have to focus on something more important. And I'm just saying it's a useful tool, but use at the right time.
I mean, I suppose.
I think it was a perfect time in my brain. I do not regret anything I did in that battle.
Yeah, Wanren, are you gonna explain the whole thing about the cat and the lactose intolerance, or are we just gonna skim over that? Are we just gonna let that back into the ether?
Just let him be. He took a lot of mental damage from those.
Emotional damage.
Hey, I don't want to say it, okay? Just there was just a lot of different damage going around today,
Yeah, well, I mostly sustained the internal bleeding kind, so.
And just growing up, people always tried to get me to eat cheese. Like I told them I will like it. I don't like it, and they were like, "No, you got to try this." And I was like, "I'm actually lactose intolerant. You don't want to see that."
Right? You just is it a texture thing or?
It's a texture thing.
Yeah. All right. Okay. It's good to know. Well, listen. If you don't want your cheese, just give it to me. Don't tell them no. Just take it and then give it to me because I mean. It's
okay,
right.
but like, what if it gets melted on the food?
I was going to say, is it all cheese? Is it raw cheese? Is it cooked cheese?
See, that's the question I avoid.
Is it the smell of the cheese? Like, we could go on for days about this, really. But
you said it's a texture thing, but cheese has all different textures.
I just know I've tried at least 5 different cheeses, and I did not like them all.
Were they
all 5?
hard?
Isn't it like all 5 cheeses?
Some people just don't like cheese.
Were they all stinky? Because there are some cheeses that are very stinky that I don't even particularly like. What?
Listen, I'm just saying, never throw out good cheese. Just give it to me. I'll find a way to use it, okay?
A nice baby Swiss?
Oh, I think. Try. Yes. Yes.
All right, I will keep that in mind. Just give the cheese. Just push the cheese to the side to someone else.
The door swings open. I kind of wanted to interrupt, but at the same time, I'm like, this conversation is so good. But at some point during your conversation, the door is going to swing open to the inn, and Sildar is going to come in with just an elated look on his face. He is so excited, and he is so excited to see all of you. Ah, yes, you are all here. Good. Did you find time to rest well?
What's the password?
Guacamole toast.
Great, got it. Cool.
I have some even better news. And he is going to kind of clear some space on your table and lay out a map. And he says, while we were taking care of the cleaning the town hall, we
good cover.
discovered that they had planned on being there for some time. And thus, they were not prepared. And thus, we were able to infiltrate some of their information that they kept. Most importantly is this. And he points to the map. And as you all kind of, I just imagine this shot of like the camera on the table looking up and everybody's heads like come over and above, and we see everybody's faces. And then we can quickly turn to a slow pan of the map itself. On this map are markings and an area inside of the woods just north of the Tribor Trail, marked with a giant spider. We'll pick up there next time.
Woo!
Talk about cheese for days. Everybody,
All the cheese. Every single cheese. What's your favorite cheese? I need to know.
it's Gouda or pepper jack. Pepper
do.
jack's an easier
Gouda.
supply, but I do love a good smoked Gouda.